The Premier League, the holy grail of English football. The grand stage where dreams can be made and also shattered. In the opening season of the Premier League, there were 22 teams that started this brand new era of English football. And Blackburn Rovers were one of them. Now, fast forward 25 years and we've just been promoted from the third tier of English football. After years of turmoil, Rovers have finally turned a massive corner as they try to get themselves back to the promised land. But wait! Venky's, the balmy owners who have caused chaos since their arrival, have yet made another bonkers move by replacing crowd favourite Tony Mowbray with this haphazard clown as manager. Can this rookie steer Rovers to the great beyond? Or will his lack of knowledge and experience drag Rovers to football obscurity once again? Now with this clown in charge, there'll be tears, laughter, and of course, plenty of drama. Join me as we try to make Blackburn Rovers great again. Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2019 series called Make Rovers Great Again. And it's been a bit of a shocker, folks. We've actually lost a game, but we are still top of the pops because that game, my friends, was in the Carabao Cup. Now let's bring you back to the last game, which was against Brentford. Since then, we took on Swansea at the Liberty, won 4-1. In the game that pretty much had everything. Pertuccia opened up the scoring on the 6th minute through a free kick. Rovers then added to their tally. Maitland-Niles, long range effort. I think they even won goal of the month, or was in the mix anyway. The third goal for Rovers, Nesbitt whipped in across. I think Armstrong got his nugget. Oh no, it was Mustoe got on the end of it. We made it 4-1 when Stepanovic's strike went at the back of the net. Swansea made it a little bit interesting with their goal, and we also had Troy Parrott sent off in a game. Which he's not really settled in yet as Parrott. Also, we did take on today's opponents, Limassol at Ewood Park, and we won 3-0. Cesar Opazo scored the first goal for us around about 60-minute mark. He headed it home to give us a much-needed goal. The second comes through Lenihan, smashed that one home to 2-0. And the third, White involved to Garcia, back to White, to Piotto, who smashed home his first goal of the season. Then it was back to the Premier League and back to Ewood, 3-0 win over Watford. Sergio Domingos with the first goal around about 30th minute mark. Maitland-Niles sets him up here. Domingos bundles it on home. That was 1-0. Into the second half around about 80th minute mark. Corner, flinch it. I think that's fourth for the season for him. Maitland-Niles, I think, got hit this one here to make it 3-0. There he is. He's been on a rich goal scoring form as well. And then the shocker against Swansea in the Carabao Cup. Penalty shootout, lost. Toto and Maitland-Niles. I'm not going to play them back to you. And then most recently, we just took on Southampton at their place and won 1-0. The only goal coming from the penalty spot. Garcia smashing it home on the 80th minute to give us a valuable win, which keeps us unbeaten, folks. Here we are sitting pretty. 3 points adrift of United, yet to lose, with the only hang-up against Cardiff. Today, we're going to take on Limassol, which win for us. I think a win for us will see us confirm our place in the next round with 2 games left. So we're going to take them boys on, and then it's a tricky one up against Chelsea in the Premier League, and they are they are sitting 5th, so we could be up against it there. So here we are, folks, up against Apple something Limassol. I'm not sure on their first name, but anyway, the Cypriot outfit. Obviously, we come into this top of the pop, so win for them could keep them in the mix. I think technically a draw is good enough as well. Limassol and Lazio. Got it all to do. In fact, Lazio are out. In fact, nope, Limassol still have technically got a chance if they beat us today. Then they could come squeezing. But it looks good for us so far. So we are going to be a bit brave with this formation. I'm just going to make some changes here and try and find somebody to come in. Probably Garcia for Shinchenko. I don't like that. Dick. So Mograbi gets the start. Pertuccia, Ayala, Lenihan, Gilmore, Torreira, Garcia, Dix, Fletcher, Domingos. Parrott gets the go-ahead up top once again. He needs to get a goal fast or he will be sold. I can't keep this dude on the books without any goals. Okay, yep, this is the Limassol side. Not too familiar with anybody here. Let's get it on, boys. Out here in Cyprus. This is what European football's all about. Booze cruises, parties, Iron Appa. Yep, yep. Gilmore to flinch it to Domingos. Loose ball, Gilmore picks it up to Torreira. Gilmore once again to Garcia, who's last minute included into the squad. Pertuccia to flinch it, hits the woodwork, and it is cleared. And Faupala will make a run for it. Big sliding tackle, bit fruity, and Limassol will have a free kick. So Galatasaray's only defeat was against us. Everything else has been a win. Limassol fire this one deep. They start to build something now with their right back. Blocked there by Flinchit. Good play. Picks out Domingos. Whip across in. Parrott's there. Flinchit's there with his 5th of the season. Who needs Parrott when you got the Flinchit on the left-hand side? It's knocking. Must be knocking on the door for England, reckoning pretty soon as Flinchit. Academy prospect. Finally, somebody decent coming through our ranks. It's been knocking on the door for the past couple of seasons. Last season he was used fleetingly, but this time out he's regular, and he's either top goal scorer or just behind Mustoe, Parrott. And they are English fellas, or British should I say. And that's what we're trying to build, is a British team. And Garcia, you know, he's going to be English sooner or later once his passport comes through. You know what I mean. 2-0 up, looking good. Rovers in control. Garcia last minute sub, the last minute inclusion into the team makes that decision justified. 20 minutes down, Rovers in command of the group. Gilmore, Torreira, Dix. It's featured quite a lot so far. Dix, here he is. Like I said, long range shot he does. He'll get a go of it as well. Still 2-0, Rovers in command, and this would see us through. Well, I wouldn't say see us through as group winners, but it would definitely put it to bed, and maybe we can take it easy in the final 2 games. Patucha, Garcia, Torreira picks up the loose ball to Gilmore on the right hand side. Dix to Domingos, keeps it in play only just. Torreira, Garcia, a load of space here on the left. Patucha to Flinchit, stalls back to Torreira. I've got a bit of time as well. Dix to Garcia to Parrott. Garcia's shot is up and wide and was rising. Meanwhile, Group A, Levski's top the pops. Roma second in that one. To Gilmore, Torreira, now to Dix. Whips across in. Flinchit tries to keep it in play. He does. Patucha whips across in, gets another go at it. Again, back door. There he is. Troy Parrott finally gets his first goal of the season. Rovers in command. 3-0 up. Looking solid for the win today. There he is. Troy Parrott with the massive goal. As we get close to the halftime whistle. Last bit of play here, headed in, bundled in. Looks like it's going to be a penalty. Who's on this one? Usually Garcia will take these. It is Garcia, second of the day. 4-0, Rovers completely in control. Third goal of the season. So looking good. Lynn's going barking mad over here as she sees Rovers goals just tumble in. And that will wrap up halftime. Second half, underway. Rovers trying to add to the tally. Made a couple of in fact, I made all my changes here. 3 substitutions. Dadasov, Piotr, and White coming on. Garcia with a free kick for a hat-trick. Smashes it in there. Rovers ripping them up in Cyprus. Are we the complete package this season? A lot of youth, a lot of there's a bit of experience in maybe not today, but Lenihan, Maitland-Niles. Who else do we have? Dadasov is also pretty experienced as well, been around a bit. So a good mix of Torreira as well. So 5-0, comfortable lead here out in Cyprus. Put down a benchmark as well. Goal difference of 12. Ayala to Garcia. Got 3 goals today. He could get more because there's no more subs left. Dix to Gilmore. Whips a cross in and is bundled in. Payotto gets his second. Troy Parrott on the assist. It's now 6-0 Rovers. They're putting down a marker today. Putting down a marker. Gilmore to Parrott. Piotr smashes that bad boy home. Another chance here. White goes on a mazy run. Picks out Dadasov on the right. He's not striker today. He's out on the wing. Garcia. Oof. Keep up. I'm not even going to pronounce that bad boy. Mr. P with the save. Garcia will fire this corner in. Headed in. Ayala's in there. Torreira tries to keep it going. And look at that. 27 shots. 10 on target. 6 in the back of the net. Very, very strong performance. Could still be more. Garcia looking for it. Parrott keeps it going. Lennon's way upfield. Dadasov
Tries to turn, but no joy. A lot of pinks for the match ratings for them boys. So they're going to get a consolation. They are indeed. Georgios Nicolaou puts Limassol, gives them a bit of a consolation. It's poor. Is that Mograbi? I think it is Mograbi between the sticks, isn't it? It's been that effective. I've not really noticed. So sloppy way to concede a goal. Probably it's that first, I think, in the Europa League. Last few minutes. Maybe is there a chance for a 7th? Garcia, who wants a goal? Probably Dadasoff would want on the right hand side. Torreira. Ayala back to Torreira, to Dix. Garcia probably greedy. Yep, goes for a shot himself. You got 3 already. You've already got the match ball, man. Give someone else a go. What about Dickie boy? He might wanna have a go. Into the final minutes. Rovers completely in control here. 6-1 winners. Perfect prep for the next game up against Chelsea. And down here it says, I am on a roll. I've unlocked an achievement through the old FM and Steam, perhaps. So, yep, job done. Through to the next round. But we still got 2 games left in the Champions League. But we're there alongside Galatasaray. Okay, folks, next up for us, it is Chelsea in the Premier League. They come into this match in 6th spot. A win for them. Could see them leapfrog Liverpool, who are in 5th. We've played each other, what is it, 5, 10, 11, 18 times. We've won 6, they've won 5, we've been drawn 7. So it's pretty even. A win for them will level up the scores. Well, regardless of what happens today, we will remain top of the pops. Also, bring you up to speed, I have made a signing. This was made a little bit like last season. Got this guy on a Bosman or whatever. Young Icelandic defender, 19-year-old. One for the future, perhaps. So, folks, here we go. Up against Chelsea. Nesbitt is cup-tied or, not allowed to play up against his parent club. He's been very good for us, though. A bit surprised. Dix is coming in, though. He's also come into some good form. So we're going to go with Raya in goal. Petuccia, Toto, Miranda, and Dix. Flinch at Torreira, Maitland-Niles, Garcia, Armstrong, Musto. Stepanovic is out. Damasoff does not make their bench. Okay, up against Chelsea, who are coming into this with a similar sort of formation. Delete has been pushed into central mid. Zuma as well at defence. Christensen, is he the guy who's been there the whole time? He has. Yep, there's a lot of familiar faces, but very concerned that they're being very defensive. So Chelsea will kick us off in their yellow jerseys. If we can get another, if we can put down a marker here and win, we could open up a nice cushion at the top of the table. We're scoring goals from all over the place. We're not relying on our main strikers, even though they're chipping in slowly. 20 minutes gone, though. Nothing to get excited about. We can't complain about goals because you just got like 7 in the last game. So if it ends up being a 0-0, you're just going to have to take the rough with the smooth. 30 minutes down. Rovers in command with 6 shots. Possession as well going in favour of us, but none of them are on target. As we creep and crawl to the half-time whistle, do we be a bit more brave and try and go for it? Or do we just sit back? Oh, here we go. Garcia's effort is up and over. Best highlight of the day so far, and it was pretty terrible. Paulinho's picked up an injury. Payne, the guy we were looking at in the summer, is coming on for Chelsea. They spent about 60-odd million on that guy. I perish the thought of spending that kind of money. 0-0. So we're going to keep it as is for the time being, and we'll look at Shinchenko coming on. Maybe Parrott, because he did score in the last game as well. Musto, it's kind of gone off the boil recently, but we will see. I think Chelsea will be happy with a draw here. For us, it's not perfect. But we can't complain with the way we've started this season. I think it's encouraging. Armstrong with a free kick. Top bins. First goal of the season. It's been a while. It has been a while. I was wondering when he would get on the score sheet. And that is a massive goal. Keeps us top. It opens up a massive 6-point lead at the top of the table. Is there more from Rovers? Or will Chelsea get themselves back in it? They've got the capabilities, and there's Mason Mount on a nice run defence. Come on, boys. Long range effort. Right, I didn't even budge for that one. As we are hanging tight now for the last 10 minutes. I am definitely keeping it as is. I'm not going gung-ho, or I'm not going to go attacking. There's no reasoning to it. Not last chance, but a chance here for Chelsea. Payne, the big budget signing for Chelsea. Look at the game, how it's flipped on its head now. 9 shots for Chelsea, 15 for us. 3 on target, 2 for them. It's a lot more tight, but a goal for Rovers. A second would wrap this puppy up, but here come Chelsea with Chiesa. I smell a goal. Oh, it's good, Rikarlison. Oh, it's a big save. Monstrous save from Raya. Keeping us at it. Keeping us with this. Oh, it's tight. It is so close. Into the final couple minutes. We're hanging on, boys, for a monumental result. This is huge. I know we've beaten Chelsea before, and we've beaten them by bigger margins before, but what this does to the table, it keeps our amazing unbeaten streak going. Keeps us with a nice cushion at the top of the table. I know Man City are coming up. Don't worry, folks, you're not going to miss that bad boy. That is coming tomorrow. But there we have it, an impressive 1-0 win. Chelsea were unlucky, I think, a little bit. Obviously, possession shared 50-50. And there are plenty of chances as well. But that, my friends, puts us comfortably in charge of the Premier League. 6 points clear. Look at these results, folks. Look, obviously, the little blip in the Carabao Cup, you know, it's minimal. But our defence looks solid. And defences win you Premier Leagues, boys and girls. If we can keep this up, we might have a victorious season on the horizon. Anyway, we're going to wrap this puppy up tomorrow. Like I said, we have got Man City in the Prem at their place, and then Galatasaray over in Turkey as well. So it's going to get a little bit nasty for Rovers. Obviously, the Europa game doesn't really have that much, you know, stuff going on because we're both through. But win that, and we win the group, and then obviously we can ease ourselves into the next round. But a win against Man City, folks, who are in 3rd spot, would definitely make us probably one of the favourites for the Premier League. Anyway, until I see you again tomorrow, thumbs up, subscribe. Ciao now. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.